We also had gun control. The government said that children were playing with guns, and we had hunting accidents, people accidentally shooting each other, and we had criminals again, murderers. The only way that they could track the murderer was by the serial number of the gun. So bring your gun to the police station, then we can register the serial number and we can track the criminal. And we thought that was a good idea. Mm-hmm. So gladly we did that. Not long afterwards, they said no, it did not help. We could not track all the criminals. The best way to have no more crimes and no more people getting hurt, bring your guns to the police station, and they already know who had guns because we registered our guns. Keep your guns and buy more guns and stack up on your ammo. A gun is no good if you don't have any ammo. Dictatorship did not happen overnight. It took 5 years.
So here's what's really fascinating about what this woman was just saying about gun control, right? They always start off saying with something very logical, so that way it just is like, oh yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I guess I should do it. You should turn in this gun because lots of people are dying. People are getting hurt. We want to help people. But that's never what it's really about. You heard what she said. You know, they claimed it was about stopping criminals. They knew that was never going to work. Our politicians today know that gun control, they know that a firearm registration will not stop criminals because criminals don't follow the law. If making a law stopped a criminal, then drugs wouldn't happen. Prostitution wouldn't happen. Child sex slavery wouldn't happen. But bad guys don't follow the rules. They are evil and they do whatever they want. You know, imagine those Jewish people in Germany, in Austria. Let's look at the progression here, right? So you got to register your gun so that we can track it. We're doing this to stop criminals. Next step, hey, listen, that didn't work. We need you to give us all of our guns because we're, again, trying to stop criminals. So they all turn in their guns, and then what happened right after that? People started dying. People started getting killed. Jews were being collected by the masses and put into concentration camps and brutally murdered. How do you think those Jews felt when they were in those concentration camps, remembering the day, remembering the lies the government told that we're doing this to keep you safe. We're doing this because we want to protect you. We're doing this because we want your children to have a safe, great country to grow up in. But that was never what it was about in Nazi Austria or Germany. What it was really about was power. And those who control the guns control the people.
From 1938 until 1943, we had a full-blown dictatorship. Had we kept our guns, we would have fought a bloody battle to the last man and women to keep our freedom. But we had no guns.
And this is why they want to disarm us now. Because they want complete control over the American people. They claim they want to ban AR-15s like the ones behind me because they're responsible for so many deaths. However, according to the FBI's Uniform Crime Report for the year 2019, less than 370 people were killed with rifles. In fact, it comes up to 2.6% of all murders occurred with a rifle, let alone an AR-15. Over 48% of the murders in the United States occurred with a handgun. So don't let them fool you that they're going to stop just with these. They will never stop until they have complete control and they have every single American under their thumb.
A classic example is in Switzerland, it is law that everybody has to have a gun. And Hitler took every country in Europe except Switzerland. And Switzerland did not have a war for more than 600 years. Hitler never tackled Switzerland. So keep your guns. Keep your guns.
So what Switzerland has figured out a very long time ago is that by citizens possessing the means to defend themselves, we are telling the government that we are granting you permission to govern us. In places like Canada, where they are not allowed to own firearms freely, the government is telling the people, we govern you, and there's nothing you can do about it. We have to keep our firearms so that we are in control, and this is exactly what the Founding Fathers believed. This is why they put the Second Amendment into the Bill of Rights. It wasn't so that we can defend ourselves from a robber. It wasn't to defend ourselves from a home invasion. It was about protecting ourselves from all enemies, foreign and domestic. It was to tell our government that we are a people that are choosing to allow you to govern us. We are not going to allow you to just shove your heel right in our throats and suppress us.